Hey guys, Taylor with GammaEdge here, coming at you with a quick market status for Monday, March 6th. General disclaimer, give this a read when you're done, so let's move on. Here looking at the tick US model, cumulative tick, nice push again Friday, continuation from Thursday's reversal. Railroad tracks higher, we're now above the longer term moving average ribbon. If you want to know the significance of that, look at the back testing that we posted this weekend in the Discord. If you don't know where it's at, ask a question, we'll get to it. Filtered tick, large sustained buying throughout the session, and new highs outpaced new lows. So all in all, Friday, very constructive day. Tick ARCX model, more of the same, what I just talked about. Railroad tracks higher, above above longer term moving average ribbon. Again, back testing results applied to this model, not the US model, like I just said in the last slide. Yeah, not a ton else to say here. We want to see a sideways to progression higher this coming week. Scrolling down to the Gamma dashboard real quick. Here was Friday's setup. Spot closed right around 405. We were saying 400 was a big level. Fact of the matter is, however, that still a put dominated environment. What we want to see is these negative deltas start to reduce and even start to turn green, indicating either puts are coming off or the kind of out of the money call speculators are starting to come on. Also want to see a further build out of gamma up here as well. So those are things that we need to look for. And of course, that will be indicated by a shift higher in plus GEX. Now moving on to price action itself. Here's the daily chart. Again, I'm just hitting on here. We're in the middle of the daily trading range. We have a bit of a bullish structure building out here, meaning we went from a lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high. Now it looks like we're just putting in another higher low. This is constructive. For the bulls, again, supported by tick. We just want to see us progress higher towards the swing high from there. Ideally, maybe we reject again, but we would just want to see that formation of higher highs and higher lows continue to build out. Looking at the hourly time frame, really we have the swing low down here, swing high, it's just more visible here. However, we're starting to come into a bit of a chop zone here between, what is that, 405 and 408, something to be cognizant of. Could see a rejection here, had a lot of price interaction here the last couple of weeks. See a rejection here, potentially could go back down and test the swing low again. However, if we do continue to consolidate here, that would be completely natural given the run we've just had the last 2 days. Huge move. So a couple different scenarios there. Let's just see, wait and see what happens. Here we're looking at the 2-minute levels of the SPY intraday with our 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time TradingView script run. What you want to notice here is the break and retest that we saw at P-Trans pre-market, and then early on in the session had a couple different supportive moments at the P-Trans level. Again, then we got the push higher and really trended there throughout the session. Here we're just rounding out SPX on the top, QQQ on the bottom, the same scripts. You can just see price interaction with P-Trans as supportive levels on both of those with trending action higher throughout the day. Now hitting on a couple of stock-specific ones, we have Microsoft. This was just a good P-Trans to plus GEX move. Granted, I will admit I did not do anything here. This move from P-Trans to plus GEX really happened very quickly. I didn't see really any kind of consolidation or an ability to size my risk appropriately to get in. However, textbook playbook move that we do have. NVIDIA, on the other hand, this was a great move of not only of well, yeah, this was 0 gex to P-Trans, and P-Trans was also plus gex at that level. You can see we had nice consolidation right above 0 gex, the push higher. Admittedly, I botched this trade. I tried to take it earlier, got stopped out. Then it ran without me. However, I was looking at another stock at the time, so I was still able to catch the move. But again, great textbook move there. Here we have Meta. Breaking a retest of P-Trans. You had kind of P-Trans and COT and P right here, so supportive action there. Nice push higher to plus GEX, a nice consolidation at plus GEX, and then we saw a resumption higher throughout the rest of the session. Lastly, looking at Taiwan Semi. This is just kind of an alternative way to use the levels. Here we know that the SPX had a nice trending move throughout the day. what is this, Taiwan Semi moved down into kind of negative trans, negative GEX. We saw this move several times throughout the week that I hit on here in the market status. Did see supportive action here at negative GEX and negative trans, and then we saw a progression higher towards zero GEX. So multiple different ways to use our levels. Y'all have the liberty to get creative with it. Great. Anyways, nonetheless, it's a great way to use them to size risk. Lastly, last example here, I just want to hit on coin. I was just kind of doing a review of different other random stocks, not necessarily liquidity stocks that we hit on here in this presentation. And this is just a great example of how zero GAX acted as a great support level throughout the session. You can see volatility was coming down with each touch, and then away we went up towards P trans, and then more or less got to plus GAX. Now looking at our indexes from the 5 p.m. run, it's kind of our best guess about what tomorrow's levels may look like until we get that actual data overnight and run the updates and produce those in the morning for y'all. SPY, SPX, and Qs, not a ton to say here. You have SPX kind of pinned between COT and PM plus and positive trans, given the massive move that we had Thursday and Friday. It wouldn't surprise me if you come back and test COT and P or even zero GEX. These would be great kind of break and retest levels, potential areas to get in on the trending move higher. That is with the cumulative tick. Now looking at Tesla flirting right with zero GEX. Maybe we get some kind of supportive move down here in the pre-market and then push higher. We just went over Tesla. Here we have Amazon kind of right above zero GEX. And Taiwan Semi, we are coming up to zero GEX and negative trans. So those were 3 stocks I noticed that were kind of around key levels. So something to keep an eye on. Best of luck to y'all. For those that are not currently subscribers to either GammaEdge or our YouTube channel, we would appreciate if you doing at least subscribing to the YouTube channel. This helps us continue to produce free content for y'all every day. So with that, best of luck tomorrow, and I'll talk to you on Tuesday. Bye.